of Life boat. It is
Hi, Daily Dose of Happiness YouTube channel. This is me again. We're having a boat tour here in Newport, Rhode Island, and
that boat there has sailed around the world 2 times.
It's cold. It's a little cold.
I have not.
But it's beautiful. The day is so beautiful here in Rhode Island. It's wonderful. We have a few people with us here.
And here we go.
I'm already cold.
Hi, daughter.
I will certainly be consulting my notes as we go.
My
So don't mind that.
son-in-law and my
We're back on the ocean
granddaughter.
here. I would like to welcome you
My husband.
to Newport Harbor.
Got you to another boat.
To the left, you'll see a giant spire attached to a church with a cross on top. That church is important. That is the St. Mary's Catholic Church.
That'll get
And that is where John F. Kennedy and Jackie O said, "I do." They got married on that boat to
Where?
the left there.
Oh,
They're
really?
in that church to the left there.
You making stuff up?
They had 800 people at their wedding. I'm getting married in August, and we are inviting 200 people, and that is way
Congratulations.
too much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, this is the Pirate of the Caribbean ship.
All the wedding in front. So good on them. They might have had
You don't have to sit down if you want. You can go to the
Guys want to go to
front.
the front?
No, it's okay. We're here. We're good here.
I love water.
On the port side here, you'll see a mega yacht called Magical Days. It's out of
Magical
Lauderdale,
Days.
Florida. A mega yacht is any boat over 80 feet long. This boat here is just over 100 feet long.
Wow, it's nice. It is so nice here, mga pamilya, mga kapuso, mga kaibigan. Ang ganda dito sa Rhode Island. Pasyal-pasyal lang. Bakasyon kami ng husband ko. Binisita ang anak ko.
Ah,
Kaya
yes.
nag-look here na siya.
If you look to our left, there's a better view of St. Mary's. There's still a couple buildings in the way, but you can get a good view of the spire there. Beautiful architecture.
Just down on our left, there's a little building that looks a bit like a castle. That is the new International Sailing Museum. If you went down there and poked around, you find all sorts of cool stuff about the America's Cup, which you'd be happy to wear. It was around since around 1850 to present. It was held here in Newport until 1983, when we lost it to the Australians. Go down there, see, read about some captains, Dennis Connors, who lost
PDH
in
family and
83, rumors
friends.
around.
We're enjoying so far. I hope you too
They didn't cheat. They just had
are
a better
having
way
an
of doing
amazing
it.
day.
That's how that goes. That's what voting's about, is math. Ted Turner was involved. He sailed twice aboard America's Cup winner Courageous. Courageous was in a couple of weeks ago, but it's not here now. We'll pass a few America's Cup 12 meters in a little bit. On our left now, a mega yacht called Bouchon. That one built by Trinity Motor Yachts down in Gulfport, Mississippi. It's an American-made mega yacht launched in 2002. It's 153 feet long. You go about 6,000 miles on a fill-up. So yeah, you can cross the ocean with your own power. You're not going to like the fill-up though. That boat holds 18,000 gallons of diesel fuel. If you'd like that for size perspective, the long 18-wheeler that pulls up to your local filling station and fills up the filling station with all the types of fuels, that holds 3,000 gallons. To fill your boat up after crossing the North Atlantic, you need 6 of them to come down the dock and empty themselves into your boat. Yeah, boats are done. And when you have a boat that costs around $40 million, what's $1 million for the fill-up? You know, another big mega yacht, Peacemaker right there, tall ship. Looks old-fashioned, but it's not. Launched in the 1980s. Built on a riverbank in Brazil out of tropical hardwoods and using traditional techniques. Reef Chief, biggest boat in our harbor at the moment, another Trinity Marriott, that's a 165-footer. Trinity used to build these gorgeous boats right here in the US of A. Then halfway through a project, they quit. Don't know why. They were purchased by another firm that was making boats. But they just stopped. They stopped in the middle of making a boat called Imagine, that's a 210-footer. The owner wanted it finished by an American firm, so he dragged it from Gulfport, Mississippi, through the Panama Canal and up the west coast to Seattle, where the boat was completed by Delta Marine. Yeah, so when you want your mega yacht built in the U.S., sometimes you go to great lengths to get it done. Could have sent it to Europe much more easily, had it finished over there, but no. Still wanted it to be branded made in the USA. Yes, we appreciate his business. Yeah. What's that? Well, they just couldn't finish it there. They could have finished it somewhere else. They could have finished it in the Netherlands, for instance. I don't know if you're aware they make boats.
So nice there.
Their whole country is underwater, so yeah.
Huh?
The finest ships
What?
in the world, these big ships.
You're right here.
And then the finest yachts of the sailing variety. Those are built by a company called Bidders in the Netherlands. We'll pass 3 Bidders boats later on that are.
It is so
We'll see
nice.
what I'm talking about. On the right-hand side, a boat just came to town. That beautiful schooner over there is called Columbia. That is a replica, a 1902 boat. The owner of that owns a shipyard where he builds boats. He decided he wanted a yacht of his own, and he didn't want the traditional mega yacht of today. He wanted to go back in time and have a mega yacht of yesteryear. Originally, that particular boat was a fishing schooner. But when he had it remade, it's no longer a fishing schooner. It's now a steel hull. And inside, instead of being a bunch of dead, rotting fish carcasses, you have a marble staircase and a fireplace, which is weird on a boat. Because normally you don't start fires.
Are you all done with this?
Oh, no, not yet.
You just make sure to hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
It has 5 staterooms, come in at 160
Come here,
feet
lean
from
against
stem
the-
to stern. I'm looking for any people working on the boat to give you a size of stand. We'll cruise past it if time permits on our way back into the harbor. See if our captain can bring us right over to that thing. That is a beautiful boat.
Hi, sweetheart. Be
Take a
careful.
look around, you'll see boats parked in the middle of the water. Those spots are moorings. The moorings here are $300 a year. Not cheap at all. However, the wait time in order to get a mooring is about 20 to 25 years roughly. So I don't recommend waiting too long. Just give up. That's probably your best option is to give up. Unless you're very patient. I'm pretty patient. I'm up on 25 years patient. Oh geez, I'm an English man, not a math man. 34 plus 25 is 60.
Sa taas.
They can call it.
50 now.
It's just like a taxi.
Yeah, right? Perfect time to buy a boat. It's the perfect time to buy a boat with all the millions that I know. If you are to buy a dock, buy a dock space, they charge by the foot. It is $7.50 per foot. And did I miss something there?
that?
It is also the only station of the New York Yacht Club that is on
New
water.
York Yacht Club.
All the other ones are landlocked.
I don't know. What's
The main one's on Fifth Avenue. If you look to the left here, there's a giant giant mast, an American flag on it that used to be on a boat called the American. And that boat won the America's Cup back in
the what?
the 1850s. And impressively enough, it has held the record for 136 years, which is the longest running streak in sports history.
Yeah, we should make a reservation.
She used to be called the 100 Guinea Cup back in the day. And the America's Yacht won and said, that's a silly name. I don't want it to be called that anymore. They changed the name to the American Cup.
I like that house.
Up here on the hill, if you take a look to the left, you'll see a beautiful mansion, another beautiful mansion. There are plenty of beautiful mansions around here in Newport. This one is called Bonnie Crest. It is currently about 13 condos, each going for somewhere between 2 and 3 million. It was once owned by the Duncans. The Duncans made their money in a very particular way. It has nothing to do with coffee. I'll tell you about that in a second, but if you look up at the smokestacks there, the chimneys, they're kind of funky, aren't they? They look that way because they're modeled after the bottlenecks of Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce, because that's how they made their money. They imported Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce into America and made a lot of money doing it. Straight ahead here, kind of off to the left, you'll see a little boathouse. That's called the Aloha Boathouse. It held the boat called Aloha.
Bye guys. I'll see you and I'll continue with this.
One of the really
tour.
cool things about this boathouse is when the guy
Oh, here you go.
Arthur Curtis James is the man who built that, or had it built. And when he had it built, he drove a horse and carriage. The horse and carriage would come straight into the building, and then he would get on his yacht and drive around and do what people with yachts do. And while he was doing that, his servants would use a hand crank inside the building that would take the platform that the horse and carriage was on and rotated 180 degrees so it faced out the back way that he came. And so when he came back home, he would get off his boat and get in his horse and carriage and go.
Thank you. Oh, it's so beautiful and peaceful. What's that bridge over there?
There's no soul probably lives in
I think that's part of the hike that I was
Gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's like a castle. Oh,
Also,
it's so beautiful here. They have a lot of mansions.
Is
Rich people here in Rhode Island. Yeah, I want that house, James. That one, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. I want that.
Oh yeah, behind those trees, up in the sky.
Ooh, another mansion there.
You'll see a house called Beacon Rock.
I like that one much.
It's worth about $23 million.
That is $23 million
If you're on the right side of the
mansion.
boat,
You
and
guys,
can't
can you see
it,
that
that's
house?
Okay, 'cause we'll be pulling
Right there is
a
$23
U-turn
million
in just a moment.
house.
You'll get a much better view.
But I like that
Beacon Rock was
one
built in
right
the
there.
1890s.
Right, this one I like this.
By a man named Edward Morgan. Edward Morgan didn't really do anything special to get his money.
This one is $23 million.
Famous cousin. His famous cousin's name was John Fairpoint Morgan, or J.P. Morgan. And his cousin was really kind and told Edward all about when to sell and when to buy and what to sell and what to buy in terms of stocks. Nowadays, it's called insider trading.
$23 million mansion. This one.
Popularized by Martha Stewart. That building there has 10 beds, 10 and a half baths. It's about 17,700 square feet inside.
Sabihin mo ba, Ella, huwag niyang inilalagay doon yung camera.
It's got a
only
private
here
dock,
inside.
which was coming
It's
up on
on
our
the
list here.
wrist.
Oh, on the wrist? Oh, really? I didn't know that you could put it on the wrist.
Yeah, so it's
And as we pass this
Oh,
dock,
okay.
kind of in the trees,
Oh, it's so beautiful.
it's coming up here. You'll see a stone bridge. It's a pathway with a couple of arches. There are 3 arches in there. That beautiful piece of architecture is the driveway. That driveway probably has more square footage than my apartment. It was built by Frederick Law Homestead. Homestead. Yes. And if you don't know who that is, he's famous for building Central Park. And as we pull around, you get a much better view of that building on our right.
He said it's really close.
No, right.
It's getting hot.
If you take a look to our left, you'll see a nice little beach called Port Adams Beach. Port Adams Beach is
Bye, guys.
because it's one of the only beaches around that doesn't have
See you
waves.
later on my next video. Salamat sa
And the parking is
pag-watch ng aking YouTube channel. Thank you for
Public
liking and
beach,
sharing
free parking,
and
can't beat it.
subscribing. Hope you all are having a good day so far. I'll see you guys next time on my next video.
I know, you gotta trudge through all the
Bye.